We're going to tackle the age-old question everyone always wants to know. Should I rent or should I buy? We're going to look into the advantages and disadvantages of both and figure out what works best for you. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Aaron Powers Show. We're going to talk about the long debate today of whether you should rent or whether you should buy, and what the differences really are. And we really want to take into account what's best for you in your situation. I truthfully don't think that renting and or buying is going to be for you all the time, right? We kind of need to figure out what's going on in your situation. What's your income? What are your debts? What assets do you already have? Do you already have a current mortgage? So all of those things play into the idea of which one should you choose. What makes more sense for your future? I'll put it to you one way that I've heard before, and let's talk a little bit about interest rates. If you were to get a mortgage on a property and buy a home, your interest rate right now is probably going to be somewhere around 4%. I've heard of it being in the 3s lately, and as investments being up higher than that as well. Think about renting. If you're paying for rent, what interest rate are you really paying? I would argue you're paying 100% interest in rent because you can't get the money back. You're always paying a mortgage. Would you rather pay your own or someone else's? So these are obviously ways that we can get you to think about buying and how you can truly make an investment in your life and in your future. Because even if you're paying for something, the only real reason not to buy is if you really don't know what's coming, right? What your goals are. Maybe you're younger. You're not sure if you're going to stick around very long. Maybe you plan on going to school and only being there for a year or so on and so forth. If you like where you are and you're considering staying and making it your home, that's when we look towards buying. And it can really benefit you. Just think, you're going to be paying a payment to live somewhere anyways. If you can use that payment to actually gain wealth for yourself, and then in 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it may be, you can actually turn around and sell that property and make a lot of that profit back that you were paying on your own mortgage. If you're renting for that period of time, where is that money going? Well, it's going to be going to the person who has the mortgage, the homeowner. And we want to make sure we put you in a position to benefit yourself and your family in the long run. So just a little scenario for you. Let's say you want to rent a home and the rental is $1,000 a month. In most cases, they're going to ask for a security deposit of the same, which is also going to be $1,000 when you sign the lease. They're usually going to want a fee for the keys, about $100 we'll say. They're going to want you to fill out an application and apply, have your credit and background run, probably about $100 to apply. They're usually going to charge a cleaning fee, somewhere about $300. That way when you move out, they can clean it for whoever the next tenant is. And if you have a pet, it could be more expensive even beyond that. So let's say you wanted to move into that property. If we add all that up, you're looking at about $2,500 for that property. Have you done the research and looked and see what kind of home you'd be able to buy with that kind of cash on hand? I'm here to tell you I've actually sold homes to families and they've only really spent $1,000 or $2,000. We're able to get them help with the down payment and ask the seller to pay some of their closing costs. So it can be done. Just implore you, find out what your options are. Speak with a lender, find out if this is something you can do. You don't have to do it, there's nothing hurting you. Even if they run your credit, I know there's a lot out there about how it can ruin your credit or bring it down. A hard credit pull from a mortgage company is really only going to lose you about 6 to 8 points. And that's well worth it to know what you can do now and into the future. Even if you're not ready to buy today, wouldn't you like to know when you can be ready? Maybe it's 6 months, maybe it's 12 months. And better yet, if you don't have great credit, who's better to help you with that process? A mortgage lender who looks at credit and helps people buy homes every single day? Or a friend or family member or maybe a credit repair company that really doesn't have your best interests at heart? So either way, reach out, find a real estate agent that you know and trust, find a lender that you know and trust, and we can kind of help guide you in what might be best for you. It might not be buying today. It could be renting for a while, and that's okay. I've helped many people do that, and in a year or 2 years, now they're ready to buy and they can make an investment for their family. So something great to think about as you go. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments below and thumbs up if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for all future videos. I'm Aaron Powers with Keller Williams Southern Nevada. And who do you know that could be making a great choice of what to do with their future, with renting or buying? Thanks so much.